Welcome back to our Intelligent Study Design series. Today, I'll be covering the setup of ePRO in Zelta's Unified Clinical Data Management solution. Now we pick up where we left off here on each of the other build sections in the study design area. And like with many of the other optional modules, you simply navigate to Design Attributes Optional, as I'm going to tell the system I want to use ePRO for this particular study. As with all of the other modules, I simply come in here, find the module that I want to use, in this case eCOA, select yes or no for my particular study, and configure a few other options as we go forward. Then we get into the actual build of the diary, the licensed instrument, whatever it is that you're collecting from the participant in this case. You would build that out through the form builder. And I'm not going to go into much of the form builder because we have another video covering all of that. But in the same place where you build adverse events and vital signs, you would go in and build out your particular diary or licensed instrument based on the specifications required, so using the different tools that are available. Once you're done, you simply see what does that look like, if that's acceptable. Then you can move on and designate that as now a ePRO form. Again, very simple through this same interface, not having to create a new application or deploy or anything. Now all of these pros and diaries are set up in my post-treatment assessment area. We're really going to look at the participant activity diary. You notice that it's not currently configured for eCOA, and so it's as simple as clicking on Configure eCOA here, selecting the participant activity diary that I want to create, making sure that's the one that I want to do, and now add eCOA profile. It provides you with a wizard to walk you through the different options that are available. In this case, I'm just going to fill out a few things on this screen. And once I've completed filling out the information with the different types, whether it's patient reported or observer reported, if you can save drafts, then I move on to the next section. Next is I am able to see the logic applied to this particular activity, the pro, make sure it's going to behave correctly. I can add more if necessary at this point in time. And then I'm presented with the scheduling of these. Variety of different options using the expression editor. I can add an activation. So when does this present to the participant? When does it expire from the participant? Is it daily or not? And finally, I can configure different levels of notifications on activation, recurring, or missed eCOAs. Once I'm done with that, I simply select submit, and I'm done. I've configured the ePRO. It's ready to go for my particular study. And then you can check out the other video on ePRO completion, what it looks like to a participant as well. So that's all I wanted to cover, and thanks for tuning in to the latest video in our Intelligent Study Design series. It's really part of our mission to help your clinical research team accelerate study builds, operate with complete control, and tailor your study setups with unrivaled flexibility. I'll see y'all on the next one.